video we're gonna start our chapter number 3, that is more features of MS Word 2010. In our last video we have studied the introduction part and all the main component of MS Word. In this video we're gonna learn some more features such as page formatting, editing, saving a document and sharing a document. These features are same for every document, every application software. In this video, the features such as page setting, page column, header, footer and note, in these we will cover in this video. So let's start and learn the practical.
More features of Microsoft Word 2010. Till now, we have covered all the important features of computer-based documentation. Now, it's time to learn how to adjust the content of the document within the boundary of page margin. So, as to make it ready for the final printing. So we will see how to select the required page size and to set it margin and etc. Along with this, we will also learn some more text setting to make the document more readable on the larger page size. Once the document layout is ready, we will learn to generate the hard copy of our document. Now I'll show you how we will create a new document of MS Word 2010. First we will click the right click of our mouse and we will get the dialog box. Here you will find a new option, and with this new option, when you will put your mouse cursor over this new option, one more dialog box will appear, and from here you can create a new blank Microsoft Word document. As you can see, the blue highlighting is appearing. So with the help of backspace key, we can write down the name of our file, anything, or your practice file, and press enter key. After pressing enter, if you will press twice, then automatically your this Word file will start open. So this is the procedure, alternate procedure, how we can create a Word document easily. Otherwise, if we can create a Word document, we can move to the search bar which is given at the right side of start button or start menu. When we open a blank new document, the first page is added by default in it. Means when we open a blank document, you can see this is the first page which is added by itself. The standard size of this newly added page is 8.5 into 11. That means 8.5 is the width of this page and 11 is long. The page is positioned height wise so as to type its content across the white page. The contents are added within the standard margin of 1 or 2.54 centimeter from the top and bottom, left, right edges of the page. Now let's learn how to we make changes to our default setting of our page. The first is page setting. Page setting, we can change default setting of our page like margin, size, orientation and etc. Page setting or page setup in Word lets us change the structure layout of pages in our document. The page setup group on the page layout tab of the ribbon contain button that let us to make change to the page setup of the document. In addition to these buttons, you can also click the page setup dialog box button in the lower right corner of the page setup group to open the page setup dialog box. Now you can see for doing some page setting, first of all, here we will go to the margin option on the page layout tab. The first option is given here, margin, and this margin will help us to decide from which point we have to write our content. So there are few options given here. Last custom setting means this is the last setting we have done with our page, and the normal one, narrow, moderate, wide and mirrored. If you want to change the margin according to your choice, means if you want to customize, that also possible with the option of customize setting. Okay, you can drop your top margin points, bottom margin and left, gutter position and gutter orientation, whether you want it in a portrait or in a landscape. Then press OK. Then you can set up your page default page setting. Now to change the size of the paper, by default when we create any Word document, by default our page is set in a portrait way. Now for changing the paper size, what we have to do, click the size option in the page setup group given under the layout page layout tab. Here you will find the page setup option and the same option where we were doing margin margin change. Here you will find the another option of size. The third option is given a size. Select the predefined page size from the size drop down list and you can find here these are the page pre-designed size. According to your content, we can change a page into a letter, legal statement, executive, A3, A4, A5, B5, B4, and there are more settings. According to your page content, we can set the page size as well. And after selecting these size, these measurement, we can click OK to set up a page setting. Now next topic we will study about the newsletter style setting. Now what is newsletter style setting? When you type a document, in Microsoft Word the text flow in a single column. When we write something in a Microsoft document, the text can be seen writing in the single column between the left and the right margin. Now you can see from the right and from the left there is some space is left, and this space is called margin. But you would have noticed in newspaper or magazine where the page size is larger, the text appear in more than one column. So why this text appear in one column in a newspaper? This is because the reading becomes faster in shorter line size. Microsoft Word Word document gives us the facility to convert our existing single column text into a multiple column style, or to type the new text in a multiple column mode. Now we will see how we can create this newsletter style column. So for using this newsletter style column, we need to write down a single paragraph. I'm writing here. So this I have written few lines. Now we will convert this document into a newsletter style. So for converting this, first we have to select our text to convert into a multiple columns. Now choose column option given in the page setup group on the page layout. Now you can see here under the page layout option, again page setup option which we have already selected. Here you will find a column option. Can you see this one? Column option is given. Press here, and after clicking on column, one more dialog box will appear. So here's few options are given how you want to make your document appear, the content of your document appear in a one row, in a 2 column, in a 3 column, or in a left side, on a right side. Or if these are not your choice, if you want to customize your choice for the column, that also possible. So for creating a newsletter, we have to click to customize setting, click more column which is given here, and from here the column dialog box will appear as shown in your screen. Specify the number of column to which the selected text is to be converted. Now here it is written number of column, means how many columns are required to convert your text, convert your content into a newsletter column. Now click the line between to draw a line between the column if it is needed. Now I want a 3. Now click OK. Now you can see how the content is converted into a 3 different columns, just like a newsletter If you want the column to be in a different width, remove the check from the equal column. If you want to remove uh, the width equal width of these content, you can remove from here equal one, but we have fixed already the width is 6.5 and spacing between two column is 0.5, so we don't need to change it. If you want to change this, or you can create one more custom from this space and press OK. The same will appear because we have not changed anything, and if it is required, we can make a change. We can also change the space between these columns as needed. So finally click OK button to apply the new column style to the selected text. Now next topic is paragraph setting. So while typing in MS Word, that is Microsoft Word document, the text wraps automatically to the next line as it reaches to the right margin of the page. But if you want to start a new paragraph, you can press Enter key to break the current paragraph and begin the new one from the next line. This is how you can divide your document into multiple paragraphs. So the block of text between the two keystroke of Enter key is called paragraph. Now I'll show you here how we can create any two paragraph at a time. So for creating a paragraph, we need to type any text. You can see here I have typed roughly a small paragraph. Now for making it two different paragraphs, what is the first way? You can see this is single paragraph. For making it two different paragraph, or to separate any other content from the first one, we have to directly go to that space where this content is to be divided into two. Like I have written, the blank area in Word document is meant to type any letter, any paragraph, or we can insert anything. Microsoft Word document is a documentation software, so this is not the part of this paragraph. So I am keeping the mouse cursor and pressing Enter key so that I can start a new document from this space. So now you can see my single document is converted into two different content. So this is called a paragraph spacing. When we press Enter key to start a new paragraph, an extra 10 PTS. Now what is the full form of PTS? PTS is basically the full form of points. When we create any new document and we press Enter key for going to the next line, then we have the space between one Enter key is equal to 10 PTS, that is 10 point is added by default between the new and the previous one paragraph. Now if you want to change the space between two paragraphs, like this is the first one and this is the second one, if you want to increase the space between both of them, what we can do, we have to select a paragraph like I have selected this way. Now click the page layout tab, and under the spacing section, again we have to go to the page layout tab and spacing section. section is in paragraph group, and after going to the paragraph group, use before and after option to change the spacing with respect to the previous and next paragraph respectively. Now you can see, if I'll increase the space, it will increase the before, means from where the content is started, and from the margin the only first paragraph is moving towards the down. Now what if I'll move the second one? If I'll increase the space between first and second, I have to increase now you can see how we can increase the space between first paragraph and second paragraph. So same with the paragraph indentation also. Paragraph indentation is also used to emphasize the space between paragraph by adding an extra space from the left and from the right margin. When we are talking about a space, then we are working on a whole paragraph, like the space between two paragraphs. Now if we will work on indentation, then the paragraph will have the space from the margin to the starting point of the content, like from the right side and from the left side. Now this is a paragraph indentation. For changing indentation, again we have to select our content and go to the page layout option. Here you will find a paragraph group, and here it is given the ident tool, and increase the ident left side. When you will press increase the left side ident, automatically your document will start moving towards the right side. And if you will increase the right side ident, now you can see how your whole document is starting moving towards the left side. So this way, according to your choice, according to the enhancement of your document appearance, we can change our document ident and spacing.